Friends, hi everyone. Once again, welcome to my channel, Competitive Maths by Balaji. Yes, we are in the chapter discount, and today we are going to part 12 of discount. Okay, is about new patterns of questions. 14th question, continuous class 2, part 11. 14th question. 3 successive discounts on the market price of an article turns out to be equivalent to a single discount of 19%. If the rates of the first and second discounts are 10% and 4% respectively, what is the rate of third discount? Yes. ఒక వస్తువు యొక్క ప్రచురణ వెలపై ఇచ్చిన 3 వరుస రాయితీలు ఏకైక రాయితీ 19%కు సమానం. 3 వరుస రాయితీల ఏకైక రాయితీ 19%కు సమానం. ఆ 3 రాయితీలలో మొదటి మరియు రెండవ రాయితీలు వరుసగా 10% మరియు 4% అయిన మూడవ రాయితీ ఎంత? Yes. Solution. So we are given 3 discounts, D1, D2, D3. D1 discount is 10%. 10% fraction value is 1 by 10. If it is market price, then discount is 1 unit. So consider the ratio of market price to selling price in each case. If market price is 10 units, then 1 unit is discount, 1 less than the 10, 9 units is selling price. Similarly, second discount is 4%. 4% fraction value is 1 by 25. That is 25 units are market price, 1 unit is discount. So, if 25 units are market price, then selling price is 1 less than the 25, that is 24 units. And we don't know discount 3%. And the final effective percent of these 3 successive discount is 19%, that is 19 over 100. If 100 units are market price, then 19 units are discount. So consider market price to selling price ratio. So that is, if 100 units are market price, selling price is 19 units less than the 100, that is 81 units. Suppose the ratio of market price to selling price when D3 is allowed be X is to Y. Suppose that. Then we have to find X is to Y value. X is to Y is given by the direct shortcut, that is 9 into 24 into 100. 9 into 24 into 100 is 10 into 25 into 81. 10 into 25 into 81. 9 ones, 9 nines, 25 ones, 25 fours, 2 twos, 2 fives. 3 eights are 24, 3 threes are 8 twos are 16 east, 5 threes are 15. That is, market price is 16 units, then selling price is 15 units. So X is to Y. X is market price, Y is selling price. So therefore, there is 1 unit discount over 16. Yes, 1 by 16 is nothing but 6.25%. Discount 3 is equal to what? 6.25%. So answer is C. Next question. 3 equal successive discounts percentages allows on an article effect as single discount of 78.4%. Find each equal discount. 3 సమాన వరుస రాయితీలు ఏకైక రాయితీ 78.4%కు సమానమైన ఒక్కొక్క సమాన రాయితీ శాతం ఎంత? సో ఇక్కడ 3 రాయితీలు ఇచ్చాడు. Here we are given 3 equal discounts. 3 equal discounts. Let us suppose ratio of market price to selling price of each discount be X is to Y, X is to Y, X is to Y. net effect or single equivalent discount of these three equal discounts is equal to 78.4%. Yes, 78.4%. Fraction value is 784 by 1000. But always we are consider ratio of market price to selling price. Since it is discount, 1000 is market price, then discount is 784. Consider the ratio of market price to selling price. Market price to selling price. Yes, if market price is 1000 units, then selling price is 784 units less than 1000, that is 216. So net effect is the ratio of market price to selling price, that is market price is 1000 units, then selling price is 216 units. X into x into x, x cube is to y into y into y, y cube. This ratio will be equal to 1000 is 216. Here x cube is to y cube equal to 1000 can be written as 10 cube is to 216 can be written as 6 cube. X cube is to y cube is 10 cube is 6 cube. Then x is to y is 10 is to 6. X is to y is 10 is to 6. 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6. So 5 is to 3 is the x is to y. That means if 5 units are market price, then 3 units are selling price. Since x is market price, y is selling price. There is 2 unit discounts over 5 unit market price. So 2 by 5 nothing but 40%. So each equal discount is 40%. Okay. Next question, 16th one. An article is marked at 100% above its cost price. 100% above its cost price. After allowing two successive discounts of 5% and 20% respectively on the market price, it is sold at X% profit. What is the value of X? So, to find X value, since X is profit percentage, we have to consider the ratio of cost price to selling price here. Yes. ఒక వస్తువు ప్రకటన వేళ కొన్న ధర మీద 100% అధికంగా ప్రకటించను. ఈ ప్రకటన ధరపై రెండు వరుస రాయితీలు 5% మరియు 20% ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత ఆ వస్తువును x% లాభానికి అమ్మినచో x విలువ ఎంత? సపోజ్ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ ది ఆర్టికల్ బి 100%. Suppose let cost price of the article be 100%. 100% nothing but 1 unit. And it is marked 100% above the cost price 100. So market price is 100% above the 100%, that is 200% is market price, that is 2 units. Now he allowed 5% discount. He allowed 5% discount. Fraction value is 1 by 20. Since it is discount, we use minus. So this is the reduced price. This is what? Reduced price. On the reduced price, again he allowed 20% discount. Again he allowed 20% discount. Fraction value is 1 by 5. Since it is discount, we use minus symbol. So it is SP now. But we have to find, he get X% profit. He get profit percent is equal to X%. That is the difference between selling price to cost price. Now consider cost price to market price ratio. Cost price to market price ratio. If cost price is 1 unit, then market price is 2 units. And consider market price to reduced price ratio. Market price to reduced price. If market price is 20 units, reduced price is 1 unit less than the 20, that is 19 units. And again consider reduced price to selling price ratio. Reduced price to selling price ratio. If reduced price is 5 units, selling price is 1 unit less than the reduced price, that is 4 units. Net effective ratio of these three ratios is cost price to selling price, because market price to market price, reduced price to reduced price gets cancelled. 25s are 100, 4 to the 8, 8 19s are 80 plus 72, 152. If cost price is 100 units, then selling price is 52 units. There is profit is 52 units over 100, which gives directly percentage. So X percentage equal 52%. So X value is 52. Okay. Next question. Question number 17. And next model questions. What is the difference between a single equivalent discount of 50% and a single discount equivalent to two successive discounts of 42% and 8% being given on shopping of rupees 3000? Yes. 3000 రూపాయలు ధర కలిగిన వస్తువు పైన 50% రాయితీకి మరియు అదే ధరపై 42% మరియు 8% వరుస రాయితీలకు సమానమైన ఏకైక రాయితీకి మధ్య గల భేదం రూపాయలలో ఎంత? సొల్యూషన్. A single equivalent discount of 50% and two successive discounts of 42% and 8% on a shopping of rupees 3000 are given. Single equivalent discount of 42% and 8% is 42 plus 8 minus 42 into 8 over 100%. 42 plus 8, 50 minus 8 to the 16, 8 for the 32 plus 1, 33 over 100. So it is 3.36%. Now difference between these two rupees we have to find. 3000 రూపాయల షాపింగ్ పైన 50% రాయితీ ఒకటి ఇచ్చారు మరియు ఇంకొక రకమైన రాయితీ రెండు వరుస రాయితీలు ఇచ్చారు. ఈ రెండు వరుస రాయితీల ఏకైక రాయితీ ఇంత. అయితే మనము ఈ రెండు రాయితీల మధ్య భేదాన్ని రూపాయలలో కనుక్కోవాలి. 50%, 50 minus 3.36%. Difference between single discount 50% and single equivalent discount of 42% and 8% is 3.36%. Now, suppose it is empty. 100% amount is 3000 rupees. 100% amount is 3000 rupees. Then 1% amount is equal to 30 rupees. We have to find 3.36% amount. 3.36% amount equal to 3.36 into 30. That is equal to 336 into 30 over 100. 0 gets cut. 3 6 are 18. 3 3 are 9 plus 1 10. 3 3 are 9 plus 1 10 over 10. That is 100.8 rupees is the difference. So answer is A. Okay. Same model question. 18th one. A person could not decide between 30% discount on the purchase of rupees 2000 or both subsequent discount of 25% and 5%. What is the difference between the exemptions? So here we have two types of exemptions on purchasing of 2000 rupees, that is 30% and single equivalent discount of these two successive discounts. We have to find difference between these two exemptions. ఒక వ్యక్తి రూపాయలు 2000 కొనుగోలుపై 30% రాయితీ లేదా 25% మరియు 5% రాయితీలకు సమానమైన ఏకైక రాయితీలలో ఒకదాన్ని నిర్ణయించుకోలేకపోతున్నాడు. అయినా ఈ రెండు రకాల తగ్గింపుల భేదం రూపాయలలో ఎంత? సో a single discount 30% or single equivalent discount of 25% and 5% on purchasing of 2000 rupees. Let us find single equivalent discount of 25% 5%, that is x plus y minus xy by 100 formula. 25 plus 5 minus 25 into 5 by 100 percentage. 25 plus 5, that is 30%, minus 25 5s are 125. 125 by 100 is 1.25%. So difference of these two is 30% gets cancelled. Difference is 1.25%. Difference is 1.25%. 100% amount, that is MP, 100% amount is 2000 rupees. So 1% amount is 20 rupees. We have to find 1.25% amount. 1% amount is 20 rupees, then 0.25% amount is 5 rupees. So answer is 25 rupees. Yes, 1% amount is 20 rupees, then 0.25% is 5 rupees. So 1.25% amount is 25 rupees. So answer is C. Okay. Next question. 19th one. An article is sold for rupees 688.16 after two successive discounts of 12% and 8% respectively. What is its MP? 12% మరియు 8% రెండు వరుస రాయితీల తర్వాత ఒక వస్తువు 688.16 రూపాయలకు అమ్మబడింది. అయినా ఆ వస్తువు ప్రకటిత ధర ఎంత? Let us see the solution by digital sum method. That is sum of the digits. Digital sum method లో దీని ఆన్సర్ రావద్దాం. Suppose market price of the article be MP. ఓ వస్తువు ప్రకటన విలువను MP అనుకున్నాం. He allowed 12% discount. 12% discount means for every 100, 12 rupees less. So article is sold at only 88% of market price. But 88% can be done as 0.88. 88% nothing but 0.88. Since it can be done as 88 by 100, 88 by 100 nothing but 0.88. Okay. So this is reduced price. On this reduced price, again we allowed 8% discount. What is 8% discount? For every 100, it is 8 rupees less. So article is sold at only 92%. 92% means 0.92. So this is the selling price of the article, which is equal to 688.16 rupees. Okay. Now consider the digital sum. When we are finding digital sum, leave the 9s. Digital sum 9 or 0, both are same, so we leave the 9. 2, 8 plus 8, 16. Again 1 plus 6, 7 is digital sum into MP. Market price into 7 2s are 14, 1 plus 4, 5. Digital sum, leave the 9. When we are finding digital sum 9, since digital sum 9 or 0 both are same, we leave the 9s. 6 plus 8, 14, 14 plus 6, 20. 20 means 2 plus 0, 2 is the digital sum. So by trial and error, by which digit 5 must be multiplied to get 2. So simply, if 4 into 5, we get 20. 4 5s are 20. Digital sum 2 plus 0 is 2. So market price digital sum must be 4. Among the options, digital sum of option A is 8. It is 9. Leave the 9, it is 5. 8 plus 5, 13. 1 plus 3, 4. So answer is 850. Market price is 850 rupees. Okay. Next, same model question. There was 29% off on bags. A lady bought a bag and got 12% discount for paying in cash. Already there was 29% off. By paying cash, she got 12% additional discount. And she paid rupees 312.40. What was the price tag in rupees on the bag? Price tag nothing but market price of the article. కొన్ని బ్యాగులపై 29% తగ్గింపు కలదు. ఒక స్త్రీ ఒక బ్యాగ్ను కొన్నది మరియు కొనుగోలుదారు నగదుపై 12% రాయితీ పొంది రూపాయలు 312.40 రూపాయలు చెల్లించింది. అయినా ఆ బ్యాగ్ ముద్రిత వెల ఎంత? ముద్రిత వెల అనగా ప్రకటన వెల. దీన్ని కూడా మనము డిజిటల్ సమ్ మెథడ్లో చూద్దాం. సపోజ్ మార్కెట్ ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ ది ఆర్టికల్ BMP. There was 29% off. 29% off means for every 100, 29 rupees less. So article is sold at only 71%. 71% means 0.71 times of market price. Okay. This is the reduced price. On the reduced price, again, she got 12% discount. 12% means for every 100, 12 rupees less. So article is sold at only 88% of this reduced price. 88% nothing but 0.88. This is the selling price of the article, which is equal to 312.40 rupees. Okay. బ్యాగు ప్రకటన వెల MP అనుకుందాము. 29% తగ్గింపు కలదు. 29% తగ్గింపు అంటే 100కి 29 తగ్గి 71% అమ్మబడింది. మార్కెట్ ప్రైస్ యొక్క 71% అంటే 0.71 టైమ్స్. ఇది తగ్గింపు ధర, మొదట తగ్గింపు ధర ఇది. ఈ తగ్గింపు ధరపై మరలా 12% రాయితీ పొందింది. 12% రాయితీ అనగా 100కు 12 రూపాయలు తగ్గింపు జరిగింది. అనగా కేవలం 100కు 88 రూపాయలకు మాత్రమే అమ్మబడింది వస్తువు. 88% అనగా 0.88 రాయొచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు ఇది కొన్న వెల. ఈ కొన్న వెల దేనికి సమానం? 312.40 రూపాయలకు సమానం. Now consider the digital sum. 4 to 6, 6 plus 3 9, leave the 9, digital sum is 1. 8 plus 8 16, 1 plus 6 7, 1 plus 7 8 into MP. 8 7s are 56. 8 7s are 56. Again 5 plus 6 11. 11 means 1 plus 1 2. So by trial and error method, which digit is multiplied by 2 to get 1/8 in its place? So that is 5. 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. Digital sum is 1. So market price digital sum must be 5. So it is 6. Digital sum not answer. 5 plus 2 7 plus 6 13. 4 digital sum, it is not answer. 4 plus 5 9. Digital sum, it is not answer. Only D option having digital sum 5. So answer is 500. MP is equal to what? 500 rupees. Next model questions. 21st one. An article is sold for rupees 642.60 after a successful discount of 15% and 10%. What is the market price of the article? 15% మరియు 10%లో రెండు వరుస రాయితీల తర్వాత ఒక వస్తువును రూపాయలు 642.60కు అమ్మబడింది. అయినా ఆ వస్తువు ప్రకటన వెల ఎంత? Suppose market price of the article be MP. We are allowed 15% discount. So article is sold at only 0.85 times of market price. This is reduced price. Again we allow 10% discount. So article is sold at only 0.9 times of reduced price, which is equal to 642.60 rupees. Digital sum, consider the digital sum concept. Since we have 9 in the product, so 0.85 to 0.90 digital sum is 9, which is equal 6 plus 4 10 plus to 12, 12 plus 6 18, 1 plus 8 9. Since product digital sum is 9, if we get product digital sum as 3 6 9, we cannot apply this method. Okay, so go through the next method. Suppose market price of the article is MP, then 15% discount is allowed. What is 15% fraction value? This is 3/20. That is, if market price is 20 units, 3 units is discount, so selling price is 17 units. That is, selling price or first reduced price is 17/20 times of market price. Again, on this reduced price, again we allow 10% discount. 10% fraction value is 1/10. If market price is 10 units, selling price is 1 less than the 10 units, that is 9 units. So it is the selling price of the article, which is equal to 642.60 rupees. That is market price into 17/20 into 9/10 equal 642.60/100. Both side 2 zeros gets cancelled. The 9 table, 9 sevens are 63, 1 to 12, 9 ones are 9, 3 remainder, 9 fours are 36, 9 zeros 0. In 17 table, 17 fours are 68, 3 4 34, 17 twos are 34, 17 zeros are 0. So market price by 2 equal 420. So market price is 420 into 2, that is 840 rupees. So answer is A. An article was sold for rupees 98,496 after providing 3 successive discounts of 10%, 5%, 4% respectively. On the market price, what was the market price? ఒక వస్తువు ప్రకటన వెలపై వరుస రాయితీలు 10%, 5% మరియు 4% ప్రకటించిన తర్వాత రూపాయలు 98,496లకు అమ్మారు. అయినా ఆ వస్తువు ప్రకటన వెల ఎంత? Suppose consider market price of the article be MP. Then we allow 10% discount. 10% fraction value is 1/10. That is, selling price is 9/10 times of market price. Since 1 unit is discount, selling price is 1 less than the 10. That is 9/10 times of market price. This is first reduced price. On this reduced price, again he allowed 5% discount. 5% fraction value is 1/20. If market price is 20 units, then selling price is 19/20 times of MP into 9/10. Again, On this reduced price, again he allowed 4% discount. 4% fraction value is 1 by 25. So selling price is 24 by 25 times of this second reduced price, which is equal to 98,496. Now in 9 table, 9 ones are 9. At a time we are taking 2 digits, put 0, 9 nines are 81, 3 9 39, 9 4 the 36, again 9 4 the 36. In 19 table, 19 ones are 19 fives are 95, 14 remainder 144, 19 sevens are 133, 11 remainder 114, 19 six are 114. 24 ones are 24, 24s are 576. So marked price by 10 20s are 200, 225s are 5000 equal 24. So marked price equal 5000 into 24. 524s are 120 and 000 in the product we have. So answer is 1,20,000. Market price of the article is 1,20,000. Okay. Next and last question of this class, 23rd one. Next model question. The market price of shirt is rupees 5,247. Two successive discounts offered by the shopkeeper on the shirt is 18.18% and 22.22%. Find the total discount in rupees. ఒక షర్ట్ ముద్రిత వెల రూపాయలు 5,247. దానిపై దుకాణదారుడు రెండు వరుస రాయితీలు 18.18% మరియు 22.22% ప్రకటించాడు. అయినా మొత్తం రాయితీ ఎంత రూపాయలలో కనుక్కోవాలి. సొల్యూషన్. Consider the ratio of market price to selling price. Since he allowed 18.18% discount, which is equal to 2 times of 9.09%, which is 2 by 11. 9.09% nothing but 1 by 11. If 11 units are market price, 2 units are discount. So market price is 11 units, selling price is 2 units less than the 11 units, that is 9 units. And again he allowed 22.22% discount, which is equal to 2 times of 11.11%, and that is 2 by 9. 11.11% nothing but 1 by 9. That is, if market price is 9 units, then selling price is 2 units less than the 9, that is 7 units. Since 2 units of discount, net effect is 9 and gets cancelled, 11 is to 7. That is, market price is 11 units, then selling price is 7 units. But market price of the article is given that 5,247. That is 11 units value is 5,247. Then 11 ones are 11 fours are 44. 6 to 8, 84, 11 7 is 77. Again, remainder is 777, 11 7 is 77. 1 unit value is 477. But we have to find total discount. Since market price is 11 units, selling price is 4 units, difference is discount, that is 4 units. Discount, total discount is equal to 4 units. 1 unit value is 477, that is 4 units value is 4 into 477. 4 7 is 28. To carry 4 7 is 28 plus 2 30. Tens place digit is 0. Only option D is available. So answer is 1908 rupees is the total discount. Okay students, this completes the part 2 of discount. Thank you. Have a nice day.